Dear trading and crypto friends, and especially those of you who hold altcoins, perhaps even in larger amounts, have you ever looked at the charts of the altcoins? If we, and the outcry is quite loud at the moment, were to enter a bear market, are you aware of what would happen to the altcoins? Then 90% of the altcoins would be almost worthless. We would fall back to the old bear market lows or even much further down if Bitcoin really does enter a bear market now and drop even further down. As a small example, we can never predict exactly where a cycle will end. We can estimate it based on indicators, based on past scenarios. But that would not be a confirmation either. But the problem is we haven't seen an altcoin season in this bull run like we did in the last one, and hardly any of the altcoins have actually delivered a good performance. Let's briefly take the example of the last Bitcoin cycles. I just want to go through this quickly so that we're aware of it. Where could things go for the altcoins before we take a look at various altcoins? Because there are only a handful that have really performed similarly to Bitcoin, reached new highs, and are currently still at a good high level compared to the past. Where could a bear market go? For example, we could look at the Fibonacci retracement level. In previous bear markets, there was always a drop, at least down to the 0.786 Fibonacci level. At the current time, that would be just under 40,000 US dollars. This means that Bitcoin could actually still have a range of about 55% from the current point, which it could fall. Remember this 55% for later when we talk about altcoins, because when altcoins fall, they usually fall even further. And I want to show you a bit about that. What else could support this scenario if we really do enter it? That we could then experience a drop of around 70 to 75% into this price range, which has been a similar scenario in every bear market in the past. So far, from this low to this high, at the 0.786 Fibonacci level, we more or less found the bottom. It was a drop of 77%. The previous bull market, if we look here, we also had a drop of about 83.8%, and we reached the bottom just a bit below the 0.786 Fibonacci level. And now I want to show you one more, which was even earlier. We're talking about the 2013 bull market, which then transitioned into the bear market until 2015. And here again, you can see the same pattern. From the all-time high to the bear market low, we had a drop of about 85%. And the bottom was roughly at the 0.786 Fibonacci level. But that doesn't mean we have to fall that far this time. We have big players, we have institutions in the game now that weren't there before. But even if we now drop to 71,000 or 58,000, in this range where we also had our last bull market highs, that's definitely a possibility that shouldn't be ignored. And that would mean another massive drop. But what if we don't actually enter a bear market, but instead just have a massive, really massive correction that simply flushes out the market, pushes out the retail investors, and just causes panic? Then things would start to look a bit better for the altcoins again. But let's take a further look at the top altcoins before we move on to the really volatile altcoins. Let's take a quick look at Firman as well. We don't need to say much here. It would drop if things really went that far. And we know this, down about 80 to 90%. Then we'd be roughly at the previous bear market bottom. If it really comes to that again, because Ethereum didn't have a massive surge. If we keep looking, BNB, which had a really strong rise, even reached a new all-time high. And if we look at it as well, even if it were to drop sharply again, it would also see a price decline of about 70 to 80%, which would be almost down to the last bear market lows. But especially BNB or Bitcoin, they've had a massive surge, so they would be able to survive another stronger drop much better now. But if we go further, for example, to Cardano, ADA, I don't know how many of you hold it, but if we take a look at Cardano, just look at this. And as I mentioned earlier, these possible 55% drops that Bitcoin could still experience in the event of a bear market. What happens then to the altcoins which tend to drop much further? Take a look at what Cardano, for example, is doing. One of the top altcoins, even though the price is very low right now, but with Cardano at this point in time, we're in that range. At about the start of the bear market, but if Cardano, for example, were to drop another 50% from here, or with a 55% drop, we'd even be below the previous all-time lows. Just take a look at that. And that's not the only coin. And that's what I meant at the beginning. What happens to the altcoins if we now enter a bear market? I'll show you more examples, but we're only talking about 55% here. If Bitcoin falls that far, then it's almost certain that the altcoins would drop even further. And we would then see a much bigger drop, maybe even, which could lead to even lower prices than before. Let's also take a look at XRP. Right now, I'm only talking about the top altcoins at the beginning as we go into this. And I've talked about this before quite some time ago. I really like this high. And with XRP, it's very, very important that we at least hold this level, because after that, there's very little volume. And if we really break down here and XRP drops again, And we're talking again now, we said Bitcoin 55% if we just take the same. You can see where the price would go, but altcoins usually fall much more. That means if we see another 60 or 70% here, we'll see it. The previous bear market low and XRP would be back in a range where no one could imagine we could go there again. Solana, that's also super interesting. If we look in here, Solana has had a massive run, set a new all-time high, but there's the same danger as with XRP. If we break through this area to the downside or are already in a very dangerous zone now. If we look at this here and zoom in a bit, then that's a very strong support that we shouldn't break to the downside. Solana as well, if we say now, okay, we have some Solana, but the price drops another 50 or 60%, at least I would say, if Bitcoin were to fall that far, then we'd see Solana back around $50, maybe even lower if it keeps falling from here. Altcoins are usually sold off even more. And that's the big risk I want to point out right now if you're holding altcoins. Let's take a look at a few more from my list together. I do have quite a few altcoins in there. Let's continue with SUI. We can see with SUI as well, but let's also pull up the SUI to US dollar chart and include the crypto index. Then we can actually see that SUI isn't all that far from its bear market low either. That means SUI, which was once worth $5.30, is now only worth $1.43. If it drops again, it would be in a similar price range. And SUI would be down about 50%. Let's assume it falls another 50%. Then we're back at the bear market bottom from last time. Let's take a look at Aave. Aave, similar pattern. Take a look at this. Aave was one of the altcoins that didn't manage to reach new all-time highs. So it really performed very weakly here. But here too, we have the possibility that if we drop again, it'll hit the bear market low. And these are all coins like Link, Chainlink. Take a look at this. This is also the last support it has before it goes back down to the previous bear market bottom. This is the last thing that could hold us here. And that's already very interesting to watch. For me, it's actually very concerning. Here too, we see XLM. Take a look at this. It had a massive high, didn't reach a new all-time high, but here too, this is the last support we're currently holding. If we really break downwards, guys, then we'll be looking at areas around 900s to 1/10 US dollars, and that really wouldn't be so nice. Let's take a look at Litecoin as well. Litecoin is actually already near the bear market bottom, or it's not far off. Pretty much the same picture here. We are so strong. At the bottom, just look at these chart patterns. I mean it differently. Germany, it's the same here. We're almost at the bottom already, which means if anything else is really going to happen here. Grow also had a massive surge. We can take a quick look at that as well. Also a very good coin, but unfortunately very undervalued, I'd almost say. But look at Clo, it's at its bottom, and that's what I mean. The chart patterns of the altcoins are catastrophic. And if Bitcoin really does enter a bear market now, then 90% of the altcoins will actually be worthless. And accordingly, I ask myself the question, could the altcoins perhaps partly be an indication that we are near a bottom? Because where else could they all possibly fall to? There are billions in market capitalizations tied up in them. And if all of that gets flushed out again, it really is a knockout punch for all these altcoins. And if we look at Bitcoin again, maybe it's actually just a strong correction. Maybe we'll see another slight drop into this price range. Or, as I showed earlier at the beginning with the Fibonacci level, this time we might not even reach the 0.786, which many would expect, but instead we take the old all-time highs, maybe even a bit lower, and that could be our bottom if it comes to that. Or we actually experience a surprise move in 2026, and we rise again from here. Oberholz himself said, if we do enter a bear market, and you have an incredible number of altcoins lying around, or even just a smaller portion of altcoins, then you could try to make optimal use of them. I recently published a video about how I have already started gradually entering Ethereum and how I will later do the same with Bitcoin, using my long grid trading bots in coin margin mode on PIONEX in order to grow them in the most conservative and secure way possible. And I will do the same with my altcoins. I don't have that many altcoins, but the ones I still hold I would use at a bear market bottom and actually put them into these crypto trading bots where I use the coin itself but also generate profits in coins. This means that even at a bear market bottom on the way up, any profit I generate is paid out to me in coins. And with a rising price, this becomes even more valuable. If you're interested in how this works, be sure to check out my playlist on crypto trading bot tutorials where I have a video about it. With this trading bot strategy I grow my crypto fully automatically. I show which conservative strategy I use here, how I do this with altcoins, why I absolutely do not enter now, but instead wait until Bitcoin is almost at the bottom, and only then will I use my altcoins to put them into this type of bot. As mentioned earlier, very conservative, low leverage, and as safe as possible. Of course, nothing is 100% safe, but I want to protect myself as much as possible on the downside. And when I look at the current chart patterns, I can't even guess where some altcoins might go. What if we enter a bear market and then I only use it later when Bitcoin shows signs of a bottom? And I use exactly this type of bot to increase my altcoins again on the way up. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. You'll get neutral trading content, passive income, trading bots, but most of all, I'm interested in your opinion. What do you think right now? Are we really on the way into a bear market? How are you handling your altcoins? Do you maybe sell them again after a small increase, or do you actually hold them until the next bull run? I would be really, really interested to know. Because I think at the moment, not many people have zoomed out of the chart and thought about what will happen to altcoins if Bitcoin enters a bear market. So for me, it's a very, very exciting topic that I will, of course, continue to keep an eye on. Until next time.